check, check, check. Well, hi, hey, it's Tom from VSI. I'm here to give you a little quick lesson in mixing 101 on our Yamaha TF5, but really any board will operate the same way. This is more about learning what each function of a board does and how it is in relationship to the other one. Some basic steps to remember: when you boot up, you're going to see this main screen here. If you want to get to your channel strip, hit your home button. A real nice feature of the board is it has a knob called touch and turn right here. And all you have to do is any parameter you select within the screen and it adjusts it, whichever parameter that was. So it's extremely convenient for just grabbing anything with a touch and adjusting it. The first thing we start with is a microphone. You're going to plug this into your input. Most of you already have that part and we're beyond this, but it's going to go to the gain circuit. That's the first place it goes. And the gain is right here on your board. You select the gain and you bring it up to where your microphone is showing between the green and the yellow, or around 0 dB within your VU meters. At that point, you leave the gain where it is. If you are adjusting that during your show, it's going to change the relationship of the microphone to compressors, gates, and EQ. The second stage from that would be going to our output. So you make sure by selecting your selector that you've selected the microphone that you're going to be operating on, and then you go to that selection and you select the output bus, which for here we've taken it to the main outs, and we've now selected that microphone onto the output bus. So when I talk to it, you can see right here in the output meters that we are getting signal. So we know we have signal through our board to our output. That's the main part of getting it to your PA speakers. Everything we do in between is controlling the microphone. So to assign an aux or a mix bus, you simply select the mix bus. As you can see, it highlights, and bring in whatever channels you want on that mix, and then go back to your main mix. That signal is then attenuated by the knob that I bring up and down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We need to control errant frequencies, that meaning feedback. I know you've all had trouble with them. Everybody does. It's the nemesis of all audio. So for feedback, what we have to look at is a real-time analyzer. We've shown you these in the past. A lot of the boards have them built into them. And you look at what your frequency looks like on a graph. You will see which frequencies the feedbacks are feeding back at, and you just simply eliminate them, once again, by selecting your channel, going to your EQ circuit, and you eliminate the exact same frequencies that you saw on your real-time analyzer. And that's it with feedback. It's not a big scary thing. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this little series. Today we've shown you a Yamaha TF5. It's a very menu-driven board. It's easy to operate. Just follow the knobs, and then just remember to always look out to what page you're on. So here's a recap. What we've got is a mixing console. Doesn't matter what kind. It's going to have an input stage, an EQ stage, and an output stage. And that's basically it. So remember, when you set your EQ, or excuse me, when you set your input stage, you bring it up to where it's hitting top about, -0. And then when you go with EQ, you want to go gentle and you want to use an RTA. See what the errant frequencies are. You don't really want to EQ a lot. Too much EQ is not your friend. Just enough EQ is your friend. So, like I said, we've got the EQ stage and we've got an output stage. You can call them an aux, you can call them a mix, you can call them mains, call them whatever you want. They're an output stage. We send our main mics off the main mix deck to our main outs, to our speaker systems, and we send our aux outputs and our mix outputs to auxiliary mixes like cry rooms, gathering spaces, video, any outboard streaming systems, anything else that you would want to use. So we're going to be coming back with you with another one of the mixing consoles. This one we featured the Yamaha TF5, which is a very nice mid-range style console. We'll be coming back with an Allen & Heath and a Soundcraft on future videos. Thank you.